Help me, help me, help me.
Thank you, Envoy. Let's see. I suspect... No matter. I've dealt with this before, and she'll deal with it again. But take this key. There's a... Still... Captain of the Wardens? He's away on... Pompous Adiran. I don't know how you found out, but I'd warn you to stay out of the... Petru's ideas are a danger to Solus, and going... If you must pry, I can assure you, he is sick. You know what? I'd almost think you genuinely believe that if you didn't carry an Adiran crest. Now be gone. I have other...
A leader who punishes those who speak against them. Sounds familiar.
Still... Good.
Envoy. I just want... I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken. The young suffer. But Mihala, she... Well, she's a devoted warden to her core. Of course. Our people starve and grow ill. And it's all because Mihala insists duty to... She won't let our people leave. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
None of these are good.
I am. I know I can't win all of them. And I need... Mihala has firm principles, and I respect the strength of them. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Do you understand? The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. We will not last here much longer. Not without food. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could Informe, you're looking for another path to the garden. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I lied to you. I'm sorry. But I couldn't let Mihala know the truth. She would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths with no thought for how this situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find it, I don't care. My people. The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us. It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I am an aging dwarf. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him. But if a powerful ally were to speak up,
You give them the keep?
I understand ridding yourselves of the keep, but to how...
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means any... I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Stilgarot in exchange for goods and gold. Its existence has cost us so... Kind words I did not think I would hear. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as after Fior. I suspect you Adirans think of the people of the Living Lands as little more than bugs to be... An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation. Yes, and that change would be an excellent one. We would be free of this keep, and able to explore. It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. Your quest for the garden... You are not the first person. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want, too. Boy. In any case, the Stilgarot are at
you
the
call
Mount
Walgreens?
Forja mines. To get there,
Call them.
head west
Gotta give you
across the
one more in the
primordial
sit.
depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirans can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also... Well... If you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives, a monastery dedicated to preserving our history. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days. Please.
Right, I get it.
I do, Marius. Is that so outrageous? You were missed here. Whatever the front I put forward may have led you to believe.
You have a funny way of showing it.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't... It is definitely a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised if there were clues to the garden's location. They are to the north of Solace Keep. And beware, If my warden's reports are accurate, look for Elder Grigor at the archives. Thank you.
Any news, Andrada?
Sorry, Chief.
An outlet. An out.
Why won't you listen?
What do you think?
I think that's real fruit. Probably go to the council.
Sucker. This is how you get the rations cut. Russian work.
I'm so
Nobody stands above that judgment.
Never a dull
Anvil, how can I help? For good reason. Naturally, the soul.
Coming back to Solace is not easy for me. She took an interest in me when I first came to Solace. No idea why. I was an outsider and a child. She had every right to make me someone else's problem, but she didn't. I struggle to see it myself. Maybe my mirror's dirty. Anyway, I need to ask a favor. Possibly a big one. Since we entered Solace, I've been... Memories have come flooding back. It's been all I can think about.
It's only natural. You were gone a long time.
Seeing Mihala, I remembered coming here as a child, but There's more. There was a village, and something went wrong. That sounds about right. But if my soul is fractured, I don't remember why. If I am fractured, what do I do? How do I fix it? Then I definitely need to find this village. My thanks, Envoy. I know this isn't directly on your path, so I appreciate it. Anyway. Pleasant dreams.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack. If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you. Such is the life of... The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way. Not before I've done some reading.
Talking to Kostya, it's gotta be nice to meet someone who's happy to see adherence for a change. I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it. I never thought about it that way, but you're right. Probably a good reason for that, too. Avowed has grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land. Fair enough, and that's not exactly the choice in front of the Pargrunen either. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands? Perhaps there's no one who should make that decision. I've got extra water in my pack.
Envoy? Sorry. I've been in my... What if I get there and... Oh, I don't know, I fall apart. Memories flood in and I don't know who I am anymore. Or worse, what if it's nothing? But maybe it's better. There was a story. Yes, Mihala told it. There was a young warden who thought she could see the future. She'd think about things and they would come to pass. She was worried about her father falling ill, and he did. She feared her friend would die of exposure. It happened. One day, she was with her patrol unit guarding a watchtower, and she was struck by a terrifying thought. She just knew in her gut that Solace was under attack. Zareps or ogres or fire blights from the wastes. Oh, you've heard this one. The young warden tried to alert her unit, but they didn't seem concerned. They said she was delusional, so she left the tower to go protect Solace. Meanwhile, her post came under attack. Well, yes. What if I'm seeing the future? I can't stop thinking about this village, as if I'm trying to predict what will happen. Well, anyway, thanks for talking.
Man, that sucks. He must have left for the day.
That meeting of the Solace Council did not...
Hey, I might have...
Welcome. I see. I'm sorry, Envoy. I think it...
Bitch wanted to attack me. Got what she deserved.
Your... There goes our last hope of any disease. Envoy this, envoy that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to starving.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be.
I'd love to hunt down the bastards who burned few. Is there any way we can... can make sure what happened in Shatterskull doesn't happen again.
Wagon tracks, heading toward the slumbering fields. Looks like they went this way.
How is this our fault?
Stay back, creatures of flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abaddon's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
The land cries out in protest, and
Why would we poison the very water we need? Marius, is that you?
Sorry, Raluca. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water. This land is connected. Veins and roots all intertwined. The land feels, it remembers. Like a tree choked with vines, it seeps poison to defend itself from the aggressor.
We feel a presence. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. What is this? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better. Very well. Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I...
If you can deal with the rot she's going on about, she might let us go.
Stay away from the water, Envoy. Unless you want to die in it.
Keep quiet.
shit.
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth!
One moment.
Quiet, good dude.
Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth! Worth and Roth!
Got a shot!
Worth and Roth!
This looks like it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out. The water is filthy. You'll catch your death if you dip in that.
Something lurks here.
This workshop was loved once, but it's ruined now. I wonder why.
Do you hear that? That pounding?
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back.
No, we know this voice.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do. And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the... I've done no such thing. Ask that parasite that's latched...
No!
How the fruits of its destruction make it squirm and writhe. This land needs order. The Order of the Gods. You are an Ediran, a nation where law... It is steadfast. Your people understand how to build all the more reason for...
No.
Again.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its... It has destroyed this place before. These hills...
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence? Or time that it has spent corrupting you, whose poison flows through this water?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones.
The Magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose?
So small, so fragile.
Envoy, snap out of it.
You looked blank. How rude of her.
Well, did she speak of a way to stop it by any chance?
Well, no shit. You don't need a god to know that. Look at what...
Maybe you'll find your answers in the garden. I haven't seen water this clear in ages. If we clear the blockage in the aqueducts, we'll be done here. One moment.
have restored the... Truly, the spirit of the land lives in...
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place.
I release these kith to return to their burrows. New life shall take root, and the green will clothe...
You can't be serious. You expect us to...
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, you may gather it where the waterway ends. Away from... No. They are an invasive species. Their presence is a disruption. They do not tend. They... Another vain venture. I care not for the pride and zeal of these kith. They must gather what they can and leave.
Avowed, godlike, that talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best sauce. So that what? A few more We can't risk losing access to... I know you've done a lot for us already, but... I need you to kill... Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueducts. There's no way she'll let us do... Yes, she's made that... And I don't know how to convince... I don't like this. But... More than...
Thank you again. Thank you again for restoring this land.
Do you hear that? That pounding.
Free to rend itself to pieces. To... Yes, and that should No. This was no... Stop. Do you think this place was always so...
5 out of 13?
Why else is it... The question you should... Whose poison flows through this...
We just did this.
How rude of... At least you're check...
A ruined workshop. Might have what we're looking for.
Worse than rough!
I haven't seen water this clear in ages. If we clear the blockage in the aqueducts, we'll be done here.
weird.
Truly, the spirit of the...
Carried where?
Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and so long as they leave this sanctuary...
You can't be serious.
If the godlike, you may... No. They do not tend. By whose reckoning? They must gather what they can.
Avowed?
Biatch.
That so that an outpost, so we can make sure we navigate. We can't risk losing access to. I know you've done a lot for us already. Shh. But look, we need to set up a guard post here. There's no way. Yes, and I don't. We're not getting anything until that blockage is... If you can at least do that much...
Worse than rust! I think worse than rust!
Water's probably deep enough to swim under the tower. Though if anyone asks, it wasn't my idea. Moment.
worse than rot! Worse than rot! Worse than rot!
Good? Good? Huh?
That's all of them.
But what? I guess that makes sense. Blondes have a hard time with that. Nothing? You heard nothing?
One moment.
We have been here before. Do you feel the old roots twisting in the loam? trees shake with the passing of beasts. Their prey skitters beneath the leaves. But we took it all away. Now our memory is a wound reopened. You are Maru, a Jabari Sinakis. You stand on the shoulders of all who spoke for us before. You are young in your role, newly minted from your trials in Thirdborn. You tempered your body and spirit in our image. Tell us, Maru, how did you perform? All of your life had led to this. We noticed your promise, and you rewarded us tenfold. We had chosen many new guardians, but we cherished you first. Now you stood for the garden. The leader sent you to the temple of Galawain's tusks. An oasis bloomed from the Adra, and our children built a city there. Tell us, Maru, how did you find life in your new home? A stranger. A mountain flower planted in the jungle. Why? Our bond with them had grown weak. They valued coin, great keeps. You had to lead them back to us. In the 3rd year of your work, the tide turned. The season changed. The city had grown root-bound, too large to sustain itself. Creeks ran dry. The people stirred with unrest. They turned to you. How did you advise them? The people gouged us with their shovels. They turned over our stones. Still, the jungle yielded nothing. Until, one day, relief. The builders found a clear spring carved into the mountainside. They dreamed of an aqueduct, a river of their own design. Its veins would split the trees, a winding wound across our back. You could speak with us. Why did you not consult us first? Presumption born of ignorance. In the path of the aqueduct lay the mighty flower tree, one of the first in the jungle. A sign of hope. Its leaves spread wide, a challenge to the foreman's authority. He raised his axe. You leaped forward. The axe cleaved into your arm. It would survive, but your blood drenched the dirt. Why did you intervene? Compassion greater than our gift. Yet you were weakened. He cut. The ground thundered as it fell. The haze parts. We cry out. Our skin burns. This memory we recall. The earth erupts. A chorus of screams. Ash blots out the sun. Call of winter, the wages of their foreman's pride. Yet there you stood, a sprout in the dust, a witness to our tragedy. You offered yourself to protect us. We could not punish you. Because we chose you. And to the whole. We should like that to be our way. Years passed. The Aikido returned. As they rebuilt their walls, they left us offerings, wary of their ancestors' mistake. We welcomed their bounty, but the scars never healed. We too had learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
One moment.
found the source of the blockage. I've watched the kids, but I really couldn't believe it. Fresh water is the one resource every kid needs.
We'll wait here until you've taken care of everything. Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given...
Thank you again for restoring this land.
One moment.
Kai, darling,
Milady?
next time we fight some beetles, would you mind?
I'll take care of the clock. Pause so they don't snag your outfit. I noticed you mending some tears the other day.
I couldn't love you more. Thank you, dearie.
Many animancers believe that nature is there to be... Well, I've been contemplating that assumption. Quite a bit, in fact. You made peace with the Delimgan in Galawain's tusks. Could that be a sign of things to come? Possibly. I've spent my life trying to dominate nature, to overcome the limitations of our existence for the good of everyone, just like my mother. But what if animancers coexisted with the natural world, supporting instead of exploiting? With a little encouragement, there's plenty of work ahead of us. Now, let's... If I must. Kai, what does the word Nemnok? Mean anything to you? Nemnok?
Hey. need to get to this before the mortar dries.
We lost Twinewood is to the north. Beware bandits and outcasts along the path.
One moment.
Are you sure I could?
Oh, you're so sweet. That means so much to me, Lorraine.
Envoy, it's so good to see you. Gillian told me everything you did for her. Thank you, Envoy. Thank you, Envoy.
A parting cloud. A solitary sprout in a dead land. It grows here.
I'm so...
I don't want to talk. It was our fault. It didn't need to happen like it did. He just came around the corner, startled the horses. He'd no sooner asked for aid than swords were drawn and turned. Oh, but what he did. No, thank you. We knew the Kith in Solace lived in want, and we knew they had the goods we wanted. We offer them a better quality of life with... Well, Lord Heelguard hired us out. He offered us a few extra goods, all free of charge to trade.
Vel...
What the game?
It's so nice to have you here.
Hey, I might have something for you.
Fjord burned? I thought their defenses couldn't be breached.
Your half of Shatterscar died just like that, huh? Save some poor bastards here.
One moment.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I get up here but not?
Right behind you.
Eckworth and Roth!
Take a moment, people. One moment.
ready. It's worse than rust! It's worse than rust!
What the fuck?
It's worse than rust! It's worse than rust!
Enjoy the...
Take it! Whack 10! It's worse than this!
What the?
Right with you.
Save right before it. What the fuck?
It's worse than rust! It's worse than rust! It's worse than rust! It's worse than rust! It's worse than rust!
Taking a shot.
Whack 10! Worse than rust!
Fuck you.
Righteous man!
Give me a moment. I owe you one.
Worth and wrath!
You good? You good? You're what? Why?
Worth and wrath!
Well, that was fun. One moment.
Worth and wrath!
Envoy, look left.
Worth and wrath! Worth and wrath!
Enjoy the pain, dears.
Worth and wrath! Worth and wrath!
the stupid things our people ever did. For jamais strike us all down. Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad hunt today. That just makes it worse.
Another monument to Nandrul. Just more proof Solace Keep doesn't...
Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to... Only a story of waste and foolishness. All that time and labor could be spent on... Councilman Kostya is right. What's the point of honoring none? We should be feeding our people and gather...
There's a time and place for...
No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need. The best of Solace Keep is its people. Forget it. What's the point of talking Bargroon and business?
At the end of the day, we still need to hunt.
Well, seems like the hunt never ends.
Worse than rot!
Watch this!
I am worse than rot!
Oh, you see
Worse than rot!
Got a shot.
I am worse than rot! I am worse than rot! I am worse than rot!
Let's take things.
Stay.
worse than rust! Worse than rust! Worse than rust! Worse than rust!
One moment.
Wait. I can't get over here? No. There's like a gap right here. Right there.
Worse than rot!
7 o'clock.
Hey, sorry about your parents, you know.
That's very kind. So... Sometimes grief clings to you like a shadow.
Hey.
I understand why I can't teleport to Solace's keep.
Suppose that's edible.
Be nice if we could get the real food for once.
And now,
Oh, that's the good one. Holy shit. 50 max blocking has a...
Anything. Excellent work. When? Fun. Bring. No. Check. Bis.
Greetings. What?